enije biaye ni asumdua a eyema wabusua wo ho. Ghana fododo na ewa manone eni daso so mbetumi atofie wo Ghana eya kechiri esan asodi pie de omosonti. Na nokwasem ne se edise Ghana ni bia tumi ye fiura bebi a woni wabusua benya hotoso na asan ye japade amechiri ma. Sani ebeye obi bia benya kwenya aye fiura nti Rehoboth ne Ghana sikankrabia hodo aye hyehye sonko a ema wotofie na watua ne nkakra ne ehia ne se wode $5,000 beto ase na eno ma wakwenya ma wotumi tu kotenemu na ne aka no watua ne nkakra woma wonfie du baako a wodi betua woka sani ebeye a ahokyere bia mmemu ye wo 2, 3, 4 bedrooms a yahye da siesie no se ema wahotoso bambo enne asetnapa mentwentwen wona asekra bo wodache ho banne fraying wo +447 917 376 631 ana +233 24 476 4499 ebiem +233 55 375 1933 Rehoboth Social Housing yama wani daso se obeye fiura bemu
AJN and Co Limited. Wow, quality accounting and tax services, and now officially recognized as one of the top 200 UK accountants in the 2016 Sunday Times list. Hooray! Come, let's do business and even save you more money. AJN and Co Limited. We are chartered certified accountants and business advisors. One of the finest in the country with quality professional services and excellent customer delivery. Our services include preparation of company and annual accounts, bookkeeping, self-assessment, payroll services, preparation of charity accounts, gift aid claims, tax planning, tax returns, business plans and advice, company registration, preparation of budgets, all kinds of mortgages and remortgaging. And now we are one-stop shop to arrange protection for general insurance, life cover, medical and health insurance, and income protection. We mean business. That is why we are now officially one of the top 200 accountants in the country. Papa Yamaya Budinya Echese Yaduma Soeni, Entibra, Nenya u tax returns, and Waduma Husikasem Yina Emau, Nayababua Amunya mortgage, Naya insurance in Shishaya Efatawo, Wajuma, and Wabusuenina. So big companies, small businesses, charities, sole traders, self-employed, shops and restaurants. Please call Let's Do Business on 0163 447 0495. That's 0163 447 0495 or 0788 307 7742. Our address is AJN and Co Limited, Equitable House, 10 Woolwich New Road, London, SE18 6AB. Visit www.ajnandco.co.uk. Now officially a Sunday Times Top 200 accounting company.
What's the new easy for Android phone and now iOS phone? Go Play Store now Apple Store now downloaded the brand new Unity Link mobile app. Sikamania yamre, Sikamania yede. Baby awabia, Usikamania wansano. Ubetimia sending mobile money Ediako MTN, Vodafone, Tigo Airtel. If you Unity Link mobile app so what me to airtime, make sure credit. Amba wonderful our app is so. Send this free app is so to bank account. Sempre what me ko use Sikano bank. What me send this call over 3,000 locations Wagana. Amuna Nipani to me Jinasu Jiska. Ebet mom was send this for debit card so and now credit card so download. Nasi Kamania there. Your exchange rate no so the ejana na so. Unity Link mobile app where there. Partial.
Hey, at 26 December, we'll be here. Hey, Mr. Chrome have a yet the Ralph.
No, you have a Chrome no bed. 26 December, yeah, boxing on it.
Enjoy a boxing day. London have a yet the Ralph. Ay. Davidson Band. What's the 26 December? By a boxing day extravaganza.
Love goes where love is. I can't deny it. If you feel me, come and join and sing the song. And
you'll be hot. Now, some will be hot. Orabado, Oasis Academy, Shelley Park, Shelley Road, Croydon, CR9 7AM, United Kingdom, Metro UK, or your cool £30. Demo programming, it is being hosted by DJ Foles on your quick all frame ball. DJTQ, supported by the Ghana Society UK, Rainbow Radio, Slicky Promotions, Cosmetic Cocktails, Jacoon's Securities Limited, A-Class Official, Hot Digital Radio, Only B Sherry African Man, Wabashasi, 7 p.m., Legacy 1 a.m. Early to win your Kapma when I bet you the Kofi Akanda. A special 20th anniversary edition. It's a fia. Oh, when you take it to the beat, our event rights. And also friend 077-288-76.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Mini de tu madini dai. Timusumidi muwaji di debe. Ana bibi wa into me.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Ana bibi wa into me. Gada kukompo so na sanimbedi nechila obini muna trya wadi bia de yano na mnipa bomeda wosaso mojono wa awu mamuchalo awa mabintu wino na so fast so much ojo mopono wa mata fweni magas fu na wa fel ebe trasa kwe minchilo trabensi minchi promotion in Minchilo. Asumi Yabia Bepe, Trasa Minchil, Trabensi Minchil, promotion in Minchilo. Aya, Yakufrina, Mesama Piluna, Jayakaminko. Mini to Madina, Timsumidi, Buwaji di Bebe, and I give you a wine to me, Meteda, Uwida,
the news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
Mini to Madina, Timsumidi, Buwaji di Bebe, and I give you a wine to me.
Bringing the time at 46 minutes past the 8 o'clock this morning. Results in the morning once again, back in action. It's Wednesday morning, the 3rd day of December 2025, as we move on quickly to bring you other information and tidbits and more. In the meantime, in between times, a member of the NPP communication team, Benjamin Jewu Apia, popularly known as Benghazi, has alleged that the government deliberately orchestrated the mass failure recorded in 2025 with West African Senior High School Secondary Certificate Examination, that is the WASI, to reduce the financial burden of the no-fee stress policy. According to him, the statistics available to the Minister of Finance, Dr. Atu Forsing, and the Ministry of Education, Aaron Edrusu, indicated that the number of senior high schools graduate progressing to tertiary institutions have quadrupled. Now, speaking in an interview on this shared social media platform, he claimed that a significant pass rate will increase the pressure on government to fund the first-year tertiary free fees policy. After forcing the Ministry of Education monitored the statistics and realized that the students going to university from SHS had quadrupled. So, if they pass all those children, it means that government won't get money to pay for their free fees for first-year students, so deliberately failed the children. A member of the communication team of the NPP, Benghazi, and audience to just say, "Kolana e failino, abaino ewe bopayobi no ye because okoshebo say uko university first year no betua." Na omuhu se nkola ndoso no ntino omaye kululu ema nkola bebre na feli na just be reduce the financial burden for free fees policy na yentie the abrante ne kan. Moving on quickly,
near Atu Forcing any Minister of Education Haruna Edrusu ayanene say Omasha statistics ne hu say enkura omufi senior secondary school eco university no This time numbers no a double, a quadruple, a triple. It is a sankula ni nyina omo pass omo nyina na se sankula ni nyina etumi ekọ university a aban enye sika emfa ntua sa level 100 for school fees na eka omo manifesto ho ne se omo be make sure say awofo akola bi be rural university bi ne first year bia no omo betua no omo ntumi absorb sa aka ni nyina anti deliberately no omo feli enkola no
omo feli enkola no because say almost say nkura no dodo na eco school nim ewura university nim a wonom entumi ntua sa school level 100 school fees na da wonom aban age ato no so say no fee stress na age ato no say obeye no into this time no enso mu e failing nkura ni nyina. But here are the statistics. How can you tell me obi amako university metu kwan matna abotire pay anya me ayo madoma ba fie se me ba be contribute magana koso akona anim no o ka kire me se enkura omotro exams no they are in excess of over 600,000 and a troye emu 400,000 e feel NDC for you wicked na enkura no first no President Akufo-Addo for secondary school ekano eye free SHS no sama me fo no mo wi asika nkomo de betua fees no eno na omo bo ano na omo de bo ankola ne se omo wi university a omo de be kwa akotua sa ayi no mebo a wo aban we wo bayo waji ato so se ankola ne because university ni dia wo be den wo betua sa asika ne dia mo omo uni sa asika ne ni wo no ne dia sanka o ma wo fo tu omo de. Because 4 years now, and 3 years now, Muko school in our service can be said, and Kulani we are because of free SHS in to know, and Kulano and the Sasikana, Mabuan on the Beko University. But who buy yana, sub your own to me, entry at level 100 for Ninano, almost school fees in Momo. I don't know, failure. Sir, unya student or nya 14, I grade 14 from BEC.
Yes.
Now say Oko school.
Right.
Secondary school.
Right.
Nya 14 from BEC, no Oko secondary school. Now in the secondary school, no Okodu na the dean on one side dean go on to me spell here. Do you expect that student graduate?
Mame kasa menchiro. Obi bi obeka sa asem bi asem who? Omone some headmasters and headmistresses be in the coming days. They are going to release a report on how Ankula we no ma omosu omo failing no omo failure. Subject ni na nya enya den. Subject ni na nya den e social studies true or false. Some yo e be betumi aye den amobi. But social studies there. Uni mo kura here omo failing social studies. Come on, that's it. Just because Saban way, I am not gonna say, and Kulana one who say, Omo we free SHS no, Omo ko university no, Omo doso, to know about where
that holistically mentors you, helps you, shapes you, and look for opportunities for you, so that it doesn't leave you wondering because Ghana Nibia can be. Also, wherever there are opportunities, sort to Tumu, sort to Navurungu, sort to Bimila, sort to Lebikro. Sort your Okuga, sort your Dukro, so Kumasi, baby, I will be all you need is your phone, our data. Indeed, there are no peonia because it's social media, so they are telling you, man. Sign the Gina, yes, I know. You can explore you can opportunity to my own. There are so many remote jobs. The app will help you sort it anywhere in the world that will apply online. There are some certification exams, so you can take them online. They are all on the app. What the app seeks to do is a mentor, an AI mentor that will help you shape your life. Once you upload your profile, whatever you can do, everything are connected dots now. Now, once when your opportunities, wherever there are scholarship opportunities around the world, there are so many free scholarships. Even Harvard, Yale, these big Ivy League schools, almost where a lot of free programs are. All you have to do is register and undertake them, and somebody in another jurisdiction pays for it. But a lot of us don't know. We are putting all those opportunities in the power of your palm, either on your laptop or on your mobile phone, so that the Ghanaian youth is not left out, because the world is becoming competitive. And that is what we are doing to support the Ghanaian youth. Meaning, this tracker and this app is a game changer. If only our young people will embrace it and will work with it, I assure you that it will do amazing things for them. Because I have seen how it works. I have seen the vision. We do Indonesia. They have a very similar app at music. And a lot of young people are leveraging heavily to bring about the changes they so much desire. And so I only encourage young people, say, we have done this for you. Take advantage of it. We are telling parents, as part of His Excellency's reset agenda, out. Opportunities will not avail itself to only people in big cities. Era now, Obako for your party into our information. No acquire. Once your information is uploaded, and now everything we are doing because of the Ghana card, or information shame, then if you recruit police or you file police, your opportunity stops there, so that other people can also get opportunity. When your police now say police move, now you're a entrepreneur, and now you're a supporting apprentice. You, that same person, cannot apply. When you enter in your system, because of the AI training, when you do details, it will pop up, say, oh, where you did that. Meanwhile, when you also upload your profile, you know your back end now, your track connection, you know your dashboard, we see your profile. So we can even reach out to you directly, say, oh, and then NY for a year apprenticeship training, or your master craftsman. And the app also avails itself to Ghana for you now. Will be able to advertise business or so. You can advertise, pay national service personnel. You can come and recruit them on the app. Because national service for also. All the agencies and the ministry are all on the app. And so instead of my Mantia office, my friend Ubia Anfano, with a click of a button, you can do all that. And that is why we say that this is the game changer for youth development in the 21st century.
Wonderful. So you are yet to launch it.
You're launching and Rami Patrol, so the app is live.
Oh, okay.
All the major app stores are Play Store, Android Play Store, Google Play Store. You can download the app. So the general public have access to the Explore app. We, the policymakers, have access to the dashboard, the National Youth Tracker. But we will make it accessible for civil society, media, so that a bank can say, the app will tell you that I'm banning a transfer. Because we've employed 1 million. It's not unemployment cost. We want to stop all that. Governance should come with honesty. And that is what we want to do. And you see, data doesn't lie. This app is going to collect data. And then you recruit police 400. Sending a police recruitment because everybody sees how many policemen have been recruited. So you recruit military 400. Everybody sees. So that we see the fairness in the system. We need to build a society that is just and fair. And that is what this app is going to do. And I give you my word, as Minister for Youth Development, we would enforce strict adherence to it. The era of whom you know, me Papa Nimobi, me Minister B, I'm going to get opportunities. Opportunities must avail to every Ghanaian, irrespective of religion, political affiliation, creed, ethnicity. Ghana is for all of us and everybody must benefit.
Now, we are here, accessibility side, no, baby, say, our brothers and sisters in the rural areas, access to network, and said that any national. Almost one day.
So let me speak to two things. There were USSD, common crowd marry young phones. And you can use USSD to access it, but it is not fully integrated. Because we need money on USSD. So we need smartphone. You can use USSD to get information. And we've trained it in such a way that it can speak to you in even your local language. What's that say? That is the AI and IAs. Two, you living differently, able differently, They've all been catered for. If you're a blind person, the app caters for you in a way that it speaks to you. We've built it in a way that everybody is included. So inclusivity was part of the things that went into the engineering. We built it from bottom up so that everybody is catered for. You'll be surprised to know that there are more mobile phone numbers in this country than your Nipa Eukromano. And so people find ways to reach out. I'm not saying that any access to it, but this is the first step. We are hoping that connectivity, I know the Ministry of Communications is working on rural telephony to make sure that communications so that everybody can access it. But as young people, we also need to make the effort. Papa, He came on his own. That time there was no money, but he managed with his bare foot, walked to Edukrom, like he says, and then found his way to Accra to go to school. Government is providing an enabling environment. It's at the word go. But we will only encourage young people say, but there will be information and out there, leverage on it. We are going to use our district coordinators through the YEA, the NYA, the National Service to reach out. This app is there. We are using social media to also reach out. Like yesterday, we did a launch, we did a media survey, we spoke to it. We will do everything possible to be able to reach many more people.
We are better saying, Jimmy said, way back when Emra, a Jawuni Brenti, Yadin Komoyi said, Yahu, say we na Ebano. The greatest positive effect now will be on the youth in particular. Now, Oman also swear, it stands to gain. Let me be say, Oman also say, yeah, program Amudia Bay, one, for the youth. Say, Bema Womunina, so Amudia Bobra. Now, Oman and fast one to so Mubenian so areas from this.
Mother, the biggest beneficiary in the country called Ghana. You want national security threat with youth unemployment. It's a big national security threat. The course were LWAC, number 6, at TOS from Zomoko page, man. It's a big national security issue we shouldn't joke with. And so the biggest beneficiary and then the biggest person who benefits from this innovation is the country called Ghana to bring stability. Because when young people don't have jobs, when young people are in difficulties, everybody is challenged. And you see, 0 to 14 years, 30% of the total population. 15 to 35, 38% of the total population. In total, you are talking about 68%, almost 70% of the country being young people. So every initiative you take, young people are the greatest beneficiaries. And it affects the whole country. Also, if you don't need or that dream or your birthday now.
Sure.
So the country Ghana benefits the most than any other person. Security is something. National security in law is an unruly horse. Anytime there is got to be public policy and a national security, it will move for baby. It can destroy all the gains we've made as a country. And so Ghana benefits the most. And also it brings about stability. It brings about decent jobs and a decent standard of living. And the issue of depression and a lot of the young people, when we did our research, the state of the youth, one of the findings is unemployment in Jamabi being unstable. That's it. You know, Ghana benefits the most than any other person. To be any from Faso.
All right. Honorable, better say no pay. Honorable George Opariado, a Minister of Youth Development and Empowerment. And Yema Akasemiu. And I be you to me, Menteda, Muida, Mammy, me to Madina. Timusumidi, who did that, and I be you to me, Dada kukompo so na sanibedi nechila obini muna try what did you do na mnipa bomeda wosaso ojo no awu mamuchalo mamentu no na so fast so much but mopono wa mata fweni mages fu na wa fel ebe trasa ko minchilo shabenzi minchi promotion in Chilo.
All right, 9 o'clock and pay 2 minutes past 9. We are playing that 12 minutes on the play. All the guitar online UK entered inside stories by Brownie share one of the issues Ebola on trending issues I call so my God. They are going to try made a son of pay hot the guitar online UK. They the Kofi Kenyatta say have mercy part 2. Have mercy.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
And I could be what to me, now play. Mami, me, the two body, seems to me, what did you
detoxifier ben na wonya eye obrebo no obrebo no ye natural detoxifier ya bo ya ma
seems to me the what did you and I could be what to me na play
the very budget they criticized in 2024, but you realize that some phrases, some parts were just we pointed it out to them. They will not even take their time to read the entire budget to correct. Pages 75 and 76. Those pages are there. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the money that has been allocated to the presidency, the money, compensation alone, Mr. Speaker, is more than what is being given to a whole ministry. What a reset government. And this is a reset government that is talking about due process. They say, as for them, their governance will be pepe, everything will be pepe. Down MPP. Mr. Speaker, if you look at table 3, there is a huge scandal at table 3, paragraph page 6, table 3, a huge scandal. I don't know whether they themselves have reported this to the OSP. Mr. Speaker, I don't know. Look at table 3, capital expenditure. Do you have the report? You're asking for page 1. Do you have the report? Do you have the report? Honorable, do you? You have the report? Pardon? You have the report? Okay, if you have the report, go with me to page 6, table 3. I want the chief whip for the majority side to finish reading the page. Is he there? Okay. Now, Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure, 2025 appropriation, what we approved in this house, 83 million. Releases, 92 million. Somebody must go to jail. Then when you come and see actual expenditure, 92 million, variance, negative 9.4. Somebody must account for this 9.4 million. And this is not my report. This is not my report. And you are saying that releases are in excess of 111%. How can you spend what has not been approved by Parliament? Please. Mr. Speaker, they cannot tell us that we approved expenditure item. There's expenditure line. Look at the line item, Mr. Speaker. Is the reason why we have compensation of employees. We have goods and services, and we have capital expenditure. Don't tell me that you are putting all the figures together to confuse me. In the list, I understand these numbers. I've been here for 4 terms. Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure, what Parliament approved as a line item expenditure, capital expenditure, 83 million. If you look at the actual releases, they have spent beyond the amount that this house approved. We are not interested in total envelope. The auditor is interested in the line item. Line by line. Mr. Speaker, has anybody been sent to the OSP? They came here to talk about the PFM Act. Mr. Speaker, it is clear that many of you are likely to go to jail.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Only yesterday, you were on us. The slightest mistake, you'll be inviting MPP appointees to go to OSP, to go to NIB. Mr. Speaker, look at the line item. The excess of 9.4 million. Who authorized this to be released? Who authorized it? It was never brought to Parliament for variation. Mr. Speaker, if it were to be MPP administration, we know what our friends will do. Mr. Speaker, we know in this country the slightest error, how our friends have reacted to same. Just first year, one line item, what Parliament has not approved, your own records. I don't want any of you to say Afenyo Markin said something. This is not me saying. This is you. A report signed by Honorable Isaac Ajay Mensah, chairperson of the committee. He is a member of the NDC caucus in Parliament. He is not an MPP person. Mr. Ajay Mensah himself admits by signing this report that there is some chop that has gone on. Mr. Speaker, the PFM Act, let me read for the avoidance of doubt. Mr. Speaker, I will say mine when it's your turn.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, on Digital Online.
Report from the buy and say, Ometia 10 billion data amount big push contractor for no as at the end of September. Big push is we are launching on 16th of September. If you're saying that between 16th of September and the end of September, 2 weeks spent, Omaya Juma 10 billion. Amaya 10 billion cedis under big push. And on the first point, I know you raise your minister and say, Kuntabuno, so.
Honorable, we're not to mean yet. I can't know what that.
I'm launching on 16th September. Big push 9-year-old project. 16th September, no launch here.
Okay.
16th September, we launch big push. Banner by end of September, by 14 days later. Which means any certificate 10 billion each year. 10 billion no crano. 10 billion out of 13 billion. Today is a big push. I feel we big push. Literally. But Jumano, I feel near around the 16th of September. And only point number 2, HSM Kuntano in CCSO. Point number 3, HSM Kuntano in CCSO, say, Omuka say old contractors, number more 7 billion for old projects are not my not big push income. And now Kunta the bar parliament and say by the end of the year, no matter old contractors, no 3 billion out of 7 billion, no but 3 billion for big push. Meanwhile, under the budget now, 2025, no. 7 billion, a big push in count. And only number 3. Number 4, and containing CCSO, say. Omakacha has 5.1 billion. Out of 10 billion now, Ometiama contracted for big push, no. I cut 2 weeks. Wouldn't mean Yejuma 10 billion 2 weeks in TSS. He moved 5.1 billion. Almost by December, no. Ombegis Kennedy contractors no internet car or Metiama contractors near 4.9. Let me be some in your budget. And the banner said car with Tiama contractors 5.1. No. More reports said by the end of the year, net can what about 4.9, which means Mobeji back. Part of Sessikana budget. And yet possible Ghana is just come a contractor that any Sankakoji says. Now the young is to soon say projects are that Danibi. And no mutia, no modia be big push na big push na nkasa de. adwuma bi emfiase a ekoso but mu tua project dada no but accounting code a omu use no and omo de abehwe o say big push nti say wa mo ani na ho na akohwe nkrata mu a ebeye o say aban na tie sika 10 billion for big push and after by the end of the year number report say o metia 13 billion for big push ni na ba be on the ground hu adwuma 13 billion na yaye
and honorable omo admitting to say clerical errors
Debbie, if I know, Abresto say was my majority chief whip a year. No, sorry, I'll say, ye launchy agenda 111, ye bakukra, ye the 1B1F by Uncle Sibebia, now then I ye casa bibrisa, Obi a young boy whom more than ye casa bibrisa. And I say, Minia, first of all, ye are to buy a dincho yet if ye no problem. To say, una wabem, who budget na ba. Ena ye kyerɛ wo sɛ nkontabuo ne nsisi so sɛ wotie na supam na mo ani kɔ ho krampo a bi obi ti ministry bi wɔ hɔ a ɔkyinkyim figures na wokora wonhu yɛ bi a sika wɔ sɛ yɛde tua big push no ɛna obi kora de tua old contractors no bi a obi de certificate bi aba ɛnso wo akoro yɛ last time obi gyina parliament wo sɛ yɛsɛ arrears ne yɛ 60 billion. A few Kobaya will say Auditor General Koshi will not say a move 20 billion and Yanokre. Let us afford in class abroad 20 billion city on car and Yanokre. Inti a cana Udi Kabaka says 60 billion. What is Swaba? They 40 something billion. Wakre Adano by OCECG 1,500 containers. They 3 weeks later, I'll buy 1,500 containers. Now, I now about empty to 4 cromfono. What containers, no. And he said, Uli in Kunta, Banan Kunta, in Sisona say, Ahubrasim, ye Chero say, in Sisiso, Nahena, Omunia account in the year. Yapin Aracazena, Momoye, 1D1F, and Cosivi, Namoya General, and all the whole bank of my biddy. Then Kuntana move about big push, no, in Sisiso. Tinka, Modia Hubrasima. Yes, quite a bit in my account in the year. Yes, sir. Both are the end of the day. What yes, can but I back on the ground. Ni wage more wet 10 billion for big push. See, I don't come on and no any idea about big push no our parliament.
Honorable away from Nkuntabuya na aye bisi basa na obi san hwase me yenhwe big push no ne fa bi e wo ho a wo susi se empanimfo enhwenye said the wichem say a good initiative and said the beya a bet me we pay to the benefit of or minor.
I mean, Mpuntujuma de ade hu hia papa e Ghana say. And no na ma o ma mu bi na kai tumi akọ kai tumi aba obi opeso di dwa watumi akọ obi opeso okosere obi watumi aba obi ko opeso koji na ni ko tumi akọ. Enti Mpuntujuma hu hia pa obeka MPP aban ye Mpuntujuma bebre ebi o ho aye nwie ebi o ho a yekodu akwanti infinity kasem ho be ye den but ebi ye ya na emudi akotene obeka ya kama motorway expansion project if you are here eye ho adwuma ye ho krata nyina san ho contract na contractor ko site ema ye start crampo etia no aban ba ye o tia so obeka ya ayi the friend say Achimota kodu ofanko say kwan hu hia papa if you are here ye contractor ni bi edu baby sikasem ho be ye de e be ka tire kakra ban ba o tia so aban ba ko no krampo no ansa na obi fia ben mo no ye yipokwase interchange wa ye hu krata ye ba ye tia so Mpuntujuma de obi obeka se Mpuntujuma hu hia bi o ekohwini ya mikrom ufita eko yi ofuase a ye kwan a ye ya tahu asemu sa nyame adum yetimi ye first coat sikasemu be den no second and third coat na o se nye sketcher contractor no ekechi kakanti ibidu be na kwan ni tutu last week me call ye contractor yi if am ya me di na nim de no call road minister ho say ye nkopɛ kakra ma no yi last week ye call ye omo eguso a omo ye eyiribi krom asan de ababesi atem da nti obi obeka se mpuntu anaka kwan na Mpuntujuma hu hia no enye no kre me wo yi road your friend saying housing ministry me de adwuma bi ba ya ne friend of district housing so NCC adan aban ewo district capital bia eno ase omo budget buy na se ho bia omo pese omo tia so na omo tia enti ehu hia na mom se wam Jessica 70 year be kwa koka akwentin fi go se we fi ase na ntumi nwie na waka koka akwentin fi en na be mo ehu uncompleted projects bi bria echa ehu ahia no na no so ntina enkontabuo no baa ya sika 70 nsisi so no ye chi aban na adwen agina so se enianom monkonta na nsisi so se we start a project no and I will launch a project on 16th of September. By end of September no accounting be no betumi dey actually say wait to me any certificate 10 billion which is jamabe 90% or so and 80 something percent of the whole big push budget e dey tia na tia we are project no enfa into either say utia old project and all the abesha big push na say which means that would be a grab be na big push for nankasa no sika omu hia no msankan and now say what kukuru mobilization 10 billion out of 13 billion at the ama contractor for no e wa bro munye adwumadia on the ground enunti na ye twa ban na gina adwen agina so omani ya no omo numbers no ti omo de approve ade na man ko e but they be ameka say ye twa omo adwen gina sem so anya ne boni so ye pressure omo ehu the right thing na e be a mistake aye kra ye no man repeat the same mistake na mampuntu ni nyina ehwe no yesa aka ntem
Honorable better na away from big push in Komoyi ba ku bi a wa council so I say ayem hihie kakra wom ye border sit through ewo north say who warning the nation of terrorism threat ye nim dia ye hunti a wo kasa asemi ene hwehwemu a waye ne onyina so my mon common anope
kwame nyame na me warning of terrorism threat and no I call program be the Center for Policy Scrutiny jumaku womo the affair of public policy she say ye di bu o man omutai eyemu pensempensemu say nansen omo ye ba ko on 24-hour economy no omo ye mu pensempensemu say 24-hour economy policy na ban dia ban kwan be do to be afaso na waye mana ye impenifo bibiri ba be trese adwen omo ye ba ko on say budget ye ba ya omo so ye ba ko impenifo kokotrese adwen no omo di kan ye ba ko on the city omo kra ne di kan ye to trace city no de ekoso ema city na ho de pedianu ni na betumi agina ho da na sai o saban ne ho bibi na na de omo ye no na about terrorism etiate domo a se uko Niger Mali any Sahel area ho na etiate domo atie si ho a sebi ka akra ntumi nko ka akra ntumi mba na se uti ya Mali edu ba bi no kra na Bamako krampo pese wura ho na ye de se say northern Nigeria obi tifie na etiate dom le aba be chenko ne afre ne busia for se first kase ibra nyesa unipa no ye bi chanity ana ye be boni tu omo frɛ no banditry nti sɛ madria koso a se northern Nigeria Mali Niger osuro ho nyina no aye becha nti Center for Policy Scrutiny for ne program no say Ghana ye hu sɛ ye nua bodwe hye ti ye so nsuo bɛn na ye nsa nsi ye de ho ye no ne nyina ko bi a ye kyerɛkyerɛ adwen ɛna mpanifo no kyerɛkyerɛ mu die ye de saa problem so nyina ba no na me so me bɔ kɔkɔ sɛ na ne ade no eni akyere wo hwɛ Burkina ba bi start free na ba bedu ase ye border ya no aba bedu ye border ya no ɛwɔ northern Ghana na wo hwɛ report ba sɛ Ghana fo etumi abe recruit enkwala wɔ Ghana ha sɛ e de akɔka etuate dom no ho ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ ɔmo nkoma ɔmo hɔ na wo hwɛ de esi previous times a obeti na esi Ghana ni akwala bi abefa no kɔ Russia so nkɔko ntɔkwa ne ade a e kyerɛ sɛ niema ama saa niema na pagya wɔ hɔ no eni akyiri nti wo sɛ yeso no ye ma ye ni da ye ho so ankɔyɛ sɛ sɛbe yada na nso ye na egu abɔnten ye tete wo so ye de yesuro nyame ye dɔ ye ho ne ade ye tete ha saa ne bi bɔne akɔ akɔto ye ma no sisim na so nti e kokobɔ na ne ye bo se wutie dia expert ne analyst ne kana niema ama saa niema ni na etia wo Sahelian region no abenye nti na na mo nti o wosi etu na ye hwese ebi nkosi wa ha no panimfo mo mani nkɔ ho na omuntu ba ko ne se first na ECOWAS nyinara ye was shared intelligence platform na say cool na abaninti no ebi mo afiri omo afim no omo so omo ho na saa problem yi wo enti intelligence a uhia mpo na wanya de aboye ho ban no uni ebi ne say they are going to ungoverned spaces baby bebree wo ho a aban ensa enuru ho obekono na obi ote ho ena oboa manfo wo ho na ekwan omofa so boa omo ho no esey oman no but oman nyesa omo so omo nidi aban yes ho ho so kwa akoye de friend law enforcement obo so omo so no omate egu aban officers so ebi na ekreti wo ifa ofa Boko Haram ene kofa bae bebia na omo wo no aban nhwe obi a ho jono ano hwe om kakrakra na afi enema bi ana oye na ban ni nyo aban ensa so ni mu a yamfa na mfa kwa so a ohwere ni nkwa no enne man nkofo nyina so tietia se sa sukuu ni brofo kasa bebebu nyina West Education Boko no Arab if it's ungoverned spaces no hadrin I mean Ghana there are several ungoverned spaces aban se nuru ho to be kona nkwala na kohye wo se o mahu se gudie wo fom ho nti no o mu tu agudie na o mo aye de ompe wo ho wo de opa ma police ni soldier fo nya so o mo ko ho wo bon se na o man ka se chom ho attack police ni soldier patrol sat ma make we aware
pa
enti nyama akoso ewe bibrem ha se ya ama etiati domi sese o mo nyama ekoso ra ha no eni etri eno na experts no be kire the maps aho no be kire kwan afa so aba bedu ye border na no de no ti na ye bo yi nyina nkokọ se na ye me ni nkọ de tima nye de ma sembo ne nkọ se
any honorable minim se bia after program no wenya time akọ social media so anase wetie commentaries bia aba afa de wo kan ye hu a be kra suppose kra se jama ebia abanya moko ye muwo bibi hye kokoam mo pese mu ye bibi entina ma sha se keke ka sensem sei
oh debi so Ghana no na say propaganda no ne atembidi ni din say ni cha sembi background po bi pese obi si abo strength na wetim anope me kire omu de kofa bae me gidi say what ase
sure
ya me stress asemba nkofo make effort say on person almost take asem na nkasa mpese me ti ase se be nyese o ti me da ase a na wa ma okura so e ko program and na expert Israel for ambassador Dr. Vladimir Chidan so nimpenin for ebe ensema hodo be ko yani eni nyina ye kire ade a me kire ne se ne ade ni etri yen ye ahweyi na tutu ye wo se so ye veni tutu na me kan wo ya makabone makabone
honorable ya be hwe ni mu se we na yes identification of the problem na ya na sometimes in a part of the solution na ya do identify no so bia na solution ni bi bi kutano a in the floor of parliament and on the floor of parliament ya bete say beyond program na say a wo de sansu dey ba ye no wo de beto mpanifo nim e wo mrase badwam ama ye na ya dwene abaso na yetu ho anamo
me gidi say ye nua no ma wo security committee no so be ye no mo say me wo economic committee me mo dia me dey part of the solutions ba no to say say one of the key solutions are ye kwakodi hu nkomo e parliament ye kwan a wono ma ye mfidijuma om cost kosoro so we see after January 2025 ekosi January 2026 no obo say electricity tariff kamia say kosoro be 20%. When the water near the be kan ho na say utility bills kosoro be 30% plus.
And na kra PURC aboya man ye say ensuring kan abo entumu no be cha say nyame ya adomu a January next year.
In fact, no na make us January 2026 no bon say ya cross about 30%. Nti fa so bi a oye seminar eton. The seminar no oye no bi ankwala be du e no no mo ye adwuma. E na mo ye seminar eton. Seminar no oton no obi akofa bi afi China ne Europe ne ade aba. Ai bi wo krampo a ne bo ne de ono eye wo Ghana ha ne bo ne ye pe o. Say sample electricity ni nsuo mu be 30%. Sa ni pa krona oye seminar no. Say o use electricity ni nsuo eye ni seminar na the cost of production na chese be kosoro. E kosoro a uwia ni seminar no ne bo be den e be kosoro. E kosoro a ni awakofa bi afi China aba no eni me am yes seminar no Ghana no wa de na Ghana for beto. On beto China de na say de okofa fi Europe. Iti me medjuma na be den e begu. Iti aban hihye a oye no ma Ghanaian manufacturers ne Ghanaian businessmen o mon say sifem. Enra yeti parliament transport minister bae no kuntuna se no dia shekrata na mu say omo beje anase efo a ye je no airport no omo be pijem eto ne 5 cities. Se omo be pijem say so wo kwa buchi a $100. So wo kwa buchi na for business class a $150. Yeru Patrick Boma enu hunye e wo krata anim oni gide ombo akon from etwin o magin nyina ze na dey we parliament approve ye the ban na mo dey ababeshi se mo no ono kwa mo dey beshi se krata na sisa so far mo ka chen se mo fa tax from ma fiti CBC ne mo dey taxes 8 bi o wa na ju dey sium na mo dey aba be from ko we ye mi ye ni anka mo dey no so ababeshi from na for example no mo dey beshi mu a nipa o Ghana any nipa wa every coast so you know mo ko fa ne so mo ko amanone akwakoye adwuma ni o fi Ghana akọ no obetia $100 more then you no kwa na okọ na se adwuma ni na delegation na ekwa that's $100 multiplied by omo nyina ekọ no so omo ko maybe 3-4 trips a omo ko omo ka nipa no fi every coast go se ni dia ye fo asenye ye de no na ama businessman no Ghana ni sa ye de esifem enti edie ben ne wo se aban eye na wama Ghanaian businessman no ne ho ankoso antrene sa enu bi ni alternatives and for example ye de ekwa akoto parliament back no the security for no ebe ho adwuma reverend team for jomo ne mpani for ne ade on be ye ho adwuma na no program ne ekọ na commodity no ye bisa me no agin try me chair na me say central for the beto abontin no
whether ka ye jawa mo yakoya obi a wotie nkomo yi bi ode message aba ne say niema wo bob su se na ma asa yan hwe ya ma yan na ye ho so a nia ACCC nyame mpengu de ahwe bi beba yi ba ko ye persistent corruption
no correct
corruption na so o so obisa se political corruption na we no mind corruption say ye influence and confirm o my bibi
make general corruption nipa na ote university na o copy admission a osiji so udisika ban sana we admission na ma ana o copy hostel a osiji so udisika ban sana wa ma mpa ho police ni na oji sika no webu nani egu emra no so judge na asem ne da benkum no aji sika de ato nimfa chief director no ministry hono si one first come ma o paper na nko bia ni politician na wanjia demudia ejuma no onye general corruption America na no the ye say as a cost no sika kakra wo se ko memu ko ye ejuma no ubon se nyini na na ko enti bebia wo sa ban se do not sum no bo man no bo sa ban se nru ho aban se nru ho na ni create ungoverned spaces no Brantia no si ho na oni adwuma ye no obeka cho so no jiso koye galamsey o say asase saying you ubasa obe stop na afi o matiegu 9 months for no so ebe kakra no mkukwe tu ni ade we mu ho a untumi nko e ho na terrorism no started galamsey ye cost wo Ghana a major fertile ground for terrorism breeding enti ye nyinara e wo say ma ye ni ko na yehu kwan ya ebe fa so asat and only point na make the corruption na make an general corruption na ha na ya ade ba ko ni say asemba ho yɛtaeɛ no MPP NDC anaasɛ politician versus general public and we against them Mfansefo versus Nkranfo nti da bia wo se back together no bia hu de wo so ye ma ye so ye nyo the corruption we say no enye political corruption and corruption eye general in nara the can be na say yanhwe ne anso bo a eno no na ya na be breeding ground for some of these things.
And when it comes to arms and so they are now okay, small arms no. So last week, meaning Anamoa Honorable Muntaka Mubarak na so ye etu ewo mani di mu se omo small arms ye titru de air license ye no omo famra ya mo ultimatum omo fam ma then action will be taken no
amnesty no
yeah so and we should go beyond the omodia bay
the fact and that's a first step no sa amnesty no so ma de ubo no mu pija because nko be o grandpa omonte obiti me kura bia se okura ne ti abofre bi en license ye o de ye de obey ni na kan bi o wo say ye ma de ubo no pija na obi a ti ase obi ho ani de wo so ye ne say wo so license obi ho ani de e bia on sheda amfanye bibi no ono ko nim se e problem no fa bi ni wu ye na tunda ono akwa akofa na ade se wo say de ubo no pija na woma ebi wo mo no o may take advantage of the amnesty period. But we amnesty period no so say what gadgets are we are scanning out to me arms a particular area. Also to me page no to mu na fi o mo to me retrieve the ankofo amba and ankofo amba under the amnesty no mo to me retrieve. E ade e huhia say be so that things like armed robbery, risk of banditry, terrorism near the no ni na the confirm te ade pa.
Yeah, that's your pay.
Yeah, we come.
Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, your first year rebi Mrashebe Jenny. And Yanene Bonko, we bringing the time to 35 minutes into 9 live on OK 101.7 at the Action Biasunina. And you better than one Kwajabo from Kratraba, but before that, no. Ecobank say, Bronya, Equity New Year, only problem, especially the financial spend.
Ya wutini from em Sarah de nina ya sa pepepe ebeje ni onyam shirano nina ya sa pepepe.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online. And what have you, all packed and ready to go on your favorite radio station, Hot Digital Online.
So far so good. Yeah, what is that? I know what is that?
Tune it in. Turn it up. Hot Digital Online.
From OK 11.7 FM, Need 100.9, Peace 104.3, and okay, also moving on quickly. Now, the UK, the BBC website, and okay, the COVID-19 inquiry course. So, now government racks up to 100 million bail responding to COVID-19. Now, the public inquiry into the COVID pandemic has cost the government more than 100 million to respond to. So far, the BBC report has learned. So, this is on top of the 192 million pounds spent by the inquiry itself. And the COVID-19, see almost actually 192 million pounds and inquiry team no AUC. Now, the meaning said it cost the taxpayer over 50% more than previously thought. The government spending covers legal advice and staffing costs. At last count, the theme of about 248 were working across key departments to produce evidence for inquiry. Now, the inquiry sources also questioned the approach, saying that government has at times been hostile and difficult, blocking the release of information and delivering documents late. But the Cabinet Office said it was committed to the inquiry and learning the lessons for the future. However, the Taxpayers Alliance has branded it as a waste of money, and the COVID-bereaved families for justice UK said, while the work was being done, the vital and the public inquiry generally needed to become more efficient and less adversarial. Into COVID inquiry, we used to have 192 million pounds, and at the end, now over 100 million pounds spent on the COVID. So now there's an excess of 92 million pounds. And no ababeka inquiry in USU. It is more. Say, discover the scale and the cost of COVID inquiry has already been questioned by some. It got underway in 2022, and its final report is not expected until 2027. It has already cost 192 million pounds, a figure which is expected to rise past 200 million pounds by the time it is finished, making it one of the most expensive public inquiries in history. The total there are 10 separate investigations or models, as they are called. So far, only 2 looking at the pandemic preparedness, and the government decision-making have been completed. In the Annals of Cabinet Office document produced by the BBC has found government departments spent around 101 million from April 2023 to June 2025. The bulk of this is thought to have occurred by 5 key departments: the Cabinet Office, the Home Office, the Department of Health and Social Care, Treasury, UK Health Security Agency, which has been repeatedly asked to provide evidence. Into 5 key establishments as the department were part that has been accused of mismanaging the COVID issue. Now, the inquiry has spent almost 192 million. So by close of it, in 2027, before the final caveat will be produced by the inquiry team, it will be amount to maybe 200 million plus. And to the analyst of the Cabinet Office document by the BBC has also discovered that department spent around 101 million pounds on the COVID. Now, the bulk of this thought have been accused of 5 key departments. Key department, no, Bakun a Cabinet Office, the Home Office, the Department of Health and Social Care, Treasury and Health Security Agency. Into all the 5 departments have also accumulated the expenditure of COVID-19. The inquiry continue to bring the caveat. Now you know the rundown of how everything went through. In the meantime, back home in Ghana, on the major media platforms and the platform that we have, about 45% of people living with HIV in Ashanti region not on treatment. The health expert, Dr. Fred Amwaku Boateng, is the Ashanti Regional Director of the Health Service. He has disclosed that more than 40% of the people living with HIV in the Ashanti region are currently not on treatment, posing a significant public health risk. The Regional Director of the Health Service, Dr. Fred Amwaku Boateng, has revealed that he was speaking at the media briefing to mark this year's World AIDS Day in Kumasi. Dr. Mwakubwatin expressed concern that despite notable progress in HIV testing and treatment uptake, at large treatment gap, countries continues to undermine the effort to control the spread of the virus. According to him, out of an estimated 63,159 people living with the HIV in the region that should not be on treatment, only 33,199, represented 52%, are currently receiving treatment or receiving the therapy. This means that approximately 29,960 people, individuals, are either not know their status or they are not on medication. We share HIV issues now. In the Ashanti region, about 52% are not on treatment, and it poses a threat, like a health risk, to the people living in that environment. It's more to come this morning. Now, quickly, we acknowledge our sponsors, and 11 o'clock this morning, I'll have one of the celebrated contractors here as the group. Alaji will be here by 11. Now, he has something, a great news for the community, especially in how to make sure so to me to a 12 mortgage, so we'll listen to issues and more, and then from 11 o'clock. So Alaji will be here in the meantime. Now, court orders Agrada to submit full plea bargain terms. Into the Accra Court yesterday directed the parties in the case involving Patricia Siedua, popularly known as Nana Agrada, and her co-accused to file the terms of a proposed plea bargain of next sitting. According to the Channel News report, disclosed that the court ordered the agreement to be filed at least 3 clear days before the adjourned date on the 16th of this month. During the proceedings, prosecutors indicated that they were considering applying for bench warrant for the second accused person. However, defense counsel explained that they had not been served with any hearing notice. Counsel for Nana Agrada informed that the court discussion with the Office of the Attorney General on a potential plea bargain were far advanced and requested a short adjournment. The prosecutor confirmed that the complainant, Emmanuel Apia Funum, had been involved in the ongoing discussions and was present in court. The judge subsequently instructed the registry to ensure that a hearing notice is properly served on the counsel for the second accused persons before the next court date. Nana Agrada have several issues in court. He has one issue and also a border on other criminality, and that was some of the civil cases and so was leveled against her. Now, as she's also languishing in jail, yesterday she appeared at the Accra High Court, and the court, the issue that she has with one person who took her to the court are saying they want to settle the matter amicably. But at that time, what they need to do is that they want to tender a plea bargaining. Not just to me, the variation of that issue. Court now order almost said, the plea bargaining should bring the matter to court 3 days to the time of the next court date hearing. Not just Nana Agrada and the issues ni be bakwa will be in so them court so we good hufi ni adie no. That is I think about the reputational damage, or sometimes it's like obi waited what could be a phobia huna nipa ne feel say we good hufi into deformation of character was also in court, apart from other issues no and so deɛ na Mami Agrada akɔda jail no we nso so asɛm baako a na ɛda hɔ nti ɛnkyɛ na Mami Agrada ne nsɛnsɛm no ebi bɛfiri no so na ahwɛ sɛ nsɛm no a titiri no nso so no ɛnam so a wakɔda jail no ɛno nso ɛde sɛ we should get a pardon to be released from prison, and also say she will continue to be languishing in jail ɛno na wɔ hɔ. And in the meantime, in between time, those watching us live on social media platforms, especially DJ Scooby, Michecha on pay, watching us on the platform and pay. Quickly, as we move on, one more information there to us so now the napo so and so are for. But still, the bone of contention has become the examination course, so WASI examination and abysmal performance of our children. Now we're looking to see whether there should be a way to investigate this unpardonable loss and kind of performance. Now, so what happened? What transpired for this abysmal performance happening here for about 50 plus people who failed and who cannot gain currency to enter in any institutions, especially when you didn't pass your core mass. That has been the bone of contention. As we're moving on quickly, now yesterday to the detail of some information emerging about the final section of the mediation in the Boku chieftaincy by 2472, which was held at Menchia Palace. And as we all know, sir, the dispute between the two factions in the up north, Boku enclave. Now, Otunfo Setutu the second was the mediator in this matter. Now, he has listened to both sides and then want to make up absolutely what we call ADR, that is the alternative dispute resolution, that could also be emerging, that Otunfo has discovered and listened to both sides, the kind of relevant matters that put before him. He was going to put that one before the president and also know the way forward into the fashion and the issues up north that could trigger the next time anybody at all could see, say, these are the fragile issues we need to tread cautiously by making politics out of it. This one, we should dissent from all these things because it's not going to happen to anybody. If all these things carry on to make sure, say, into me and solve these problems are the pockets of violence and the atrocities in the areas could trigger. And then it is a genocidal issue we are talking about. So O24 is trying to bring the dispute into a proper amicable solution. And so on. As we move on quickly, Unity Link Financial Services Limited happened to be our proud sponsor this morning. We are quite acknowledged that we have Unity Link Financial Services Limited and pay Ebo Ichidom. Na mobile money to all major networks in Ghana, cash pick up to 18 banks and all banks, bank deposit to all banks in Ghana, airtime top up is Unity Link Financial Services Limited and pay happen to be our proud sponsor. The Heavens Mortgage Payment Plan for Diaspora, the Diaspora moving and to properties in Ghana, into 2-bedroom, a renewable property for $55,000, $5,000 deposit. And then the bank negotiations, the bank would finance $50,000. And through that, we Juma Naya Titiwa, like I said, proof of identity, passport, Ghana card, employment contract, residency or work permit, recent passport picture, 3 most recent pay slips, and 1-year bank statement. Minimum 1 year in full-time, permanent employment, and all, say, if you know, TransUnion or Equifax. And as if applicable, you can also submit that one for proof of identity. Now, which me acquire the property in Ghana. 3-bedroom detached, $100,000, 10,000 deposit will be paid, and then 90,000 will be disbursed through the bank. And at the end of the month, the bank will also extract a year 1,152.24. And then finally, 4-bedroom detached, $135,000, $35,000 will be paid as deposit, and $100,000 will be paid through the bank. 1,280.45 will also be extracted from the bank, from your bank to the bank as being negotiated. Into when the bank na negotiated that, into obeti sasikano every month. And obeti my bank no every month they are 1,280.45. So a real property for no pay and so be you don't fret. +44 791 737 6631 +44 791 737 6631 and +233 55375 1933 +233 55735 55375 1933. And be a real property
and pay and so Ebuchidom. In the meantime, AJN and Co Limited, the chartered accountant business advisors, specialists in preparation, annual account bookkeeping, self-assessment, especially for Uber drivers, those who are into Uber. Now, unya time and follow taxes. Bombodian said AJN and Co Limited will be the conveyor belt to also work hand in hand and do that needful so that you avoid paying penalties when we're going to meet the deadline. All kinds of mortgages and remortgages, one-stop shop to arrange for your general insurance, your life cover, medical health insurance and protection, P45 and P60, and more. Until we check your P45 and P60 and make sure that all the anomalies and as a union dues will also be submitted. Nina AJN and Co Limited on 016344 70495, 016344 70495 and 078830 777 742. Fatherly Visa Travel and Tours, a ban of passport rooms and some airline ticket. In here, Francis L. Finsbury Park, Fatherly to 4, unya passport in 10 and also unya visa, and also the airline ticket. But to me, and so trying to kankakra. Yenya Francis War, or no bidi in Stawaswo, into friend was 0207 6193843, 0207 6193843, 079 3965 6111. You know, your fatherly visa traveling tours worldwide, and pay and so done fast paced money transfer. So, platforms are Aban Bibrina, no, we so be download fast pace on new apps. Enhance FP transfer apps for convenience and peace of mind. Fast pace, just download FP transfer app from Google Play Store and sign up, and then you are good to go. You can also send money through website or www.fastpacetransfer.com, and that's a very competitive rate in the fast pace money transfer no pay and so on your beyond remittances and pay and so ebuchidom. Hot Digital Online UK, please. Not just say you too many say mwaka crowd so Hot Digital annual fundraising now. There's the decision is yours. Every little helps, every little counts. If you want to support the radio station, account holder near Hot Digital Online, account number is 763 6433 64379, 763 64379, and short code near 090128 090128. Inti Bomodian said Mwaka Crow one to me, and so Ediabwa, we might appreciate it. And paying so Benkai will say Daughters Limited, Omo High Van, and also say best van for rent into van. Now wait to me a rent here. Daughters, and so all the way in Croydon, South London. Na ban removals, house moving, store pickups. It was a store now. Per se we maybe kobe bia, and I say man and van hire now express delivery. But Daughters Limited. Daughters Limited. My number is 074 60 59 5471, 074 60 595471. No, Daughters Limited. Daughters Limited at gmail.com. Make a move on the make moving better and easy. In pay and so send with money transfer. And so say Bombodian download the apps because apps be a while and check na ewu na just say a kokra and Bombodian so to me and so I download do send with na wenya £10 credit. Then a promo code. Not just when you £10 credit. And no Bombodian so to me and so I download the apps no. Learn file. Saturday year be and end of year party and community awards. Regency Park, Regency banqueting suite. 113 Bruce Group, Tottenham, London, N17 6UR from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Also free food and drinks, honoring our own and also building our future. Anti Lenfi Ghana Limited, Sikamania Krabia, Nagase or Mon Susuno, party, the Ashomo clients no enunyam. And I'm paying so E&J handyman about carpentry works, door fixing, and hanging fixing of kitchen wardrobes and wooden floors. And no E&J handyman on 074324 02117 074324 02117 and no ENJ handyman. Yakweni na to admit so pay. Na just say COVID-19 aban yusu 101 million pounds no. Enquiry na omo ye no. And I say enquiry na omo ye no. Omo yusu almost 192 million pounds. Intiano so abaye a matter of concern. And ipan be now so ebisa ho asem say na sika e bo ka no cry 100 million. Now we be enquiry. I just say we one of the expensive enquiry in the history of United Kingdom. And who sem no. And the 2 more minutes to the top of the hour will be 10 o'clock. Nadine Commando pay from now to 11. Echino, Mene Alaji of Azi Group, Ebedin Komo from 11 to 12. Na Yedin Komo afa businesses, especially property. Property will come hakwa befa so betua ubetu mortgage no because a simple papa my lord is coming. My lord is coming. He's coming very soon. Messiah is coming. Gifty Godson say very soon. Oh, Mr. Clement minga bolebine. Okay, wifey. Minga bolebine. Hope all is well. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. Coming very soon. And you're back on it in command pay. In the meantime, Messiah is coming very soon. Coming very soon. What a great grace. And the Benghazi, I don't know your NPP communicator say, I buy no who say nipa be 600,000 and I throw wasi exams on Beko University no. Onwa ko share bo. A boy share ne say first year students will be tuamamo. No say nkofo pass ya no be kire no. Nti na ke say kana na bi na course so ankola na feli. The Benghazi the subona boban no. Would you be ready? I don't so asemba kumenu da ho anope. Would you be ready? Ya ko ni na 12 million so anope. Hot digital online limited. Ya ko ni. Two. Eldridge o share Dredge appear o share life and Nana also share na Nana Bonsu TV Michecha na hi to all of you this morning. The uncle the ending command pay na mboni two. Killings and sheddings of blood is coming very soon. What a great grace that the Lord is coming. What a good news. Truth and be told. And Ebedin Komo and check na Ekola no so anopende Wednesday morning. It's coming very 3rd day of December 2025. Coming very soon. All right, the uncle in him na head ni pe also. Hello.
Valentine, good morning.
Marcus yentio.
Yo, anopai onia Valentine me cha anopai mini awba for CKS o Ghana what's the star cover be Maya caught mini achieve Nino and then 24 hours only a before muti ready. Well, first of all, before I come some so them na medical quick. And na communication because I'm a friend saying na many of us for you see where to be my any about Obaya. My friends say one Kasai. Obviously for what was the problem they said. That be as I watch me Mr. Me and say me timing go for that problem already super. But Yana me very very careful about where some use because big Kasa and Valentine Yana very dangerous. Into obviously for me patch Oba the Kisana the panic on you move on. Make a win so no. Valentine that be me ready so. Yeah who know about being your shan no baby. It me who know my ahead. That be me can say politics yeah. So me no Valentine, me ne obosofo na me ni oba ya go against each other. Politicians no na winning. Because you know you have things in common than the politician no know. They all have family. What they are making na see. Did be me ba me say me preaching cabo man for some theater because Valentine. So the way we see ready. So me who say be back from long time. So me yourself for America say they can come because who hear the tone of voice here, they cast against each other. Again, the actually, damn and the actually, yeah, cast ready. So meaning power for sure, sir. your first can free Ghana, and family be a Valenta, wow, you may and make us say, and I mean, your baby or workroom. Your first can be on brown, the best celebrity. Yen and I and Chadrin, pa. Now, I'll send more can I won't Yafia. O se obi a me oni pase no waka we no me na anya dwen to me pacho bebre e bia be tretre mo na ye see na din to to ne ayam pia to to ne ade da se ye bo free ho bi en kan yi nje de be so bia na we mi ka we no so na sister me oba kasa na me friends me born about or you very or you ade pa one say Valentine asem si ayam fa mojase en respond but ye solution oba ye no oba kasa obosofo we do use na nya. Yeah. You know, on the patch or but all cannons and law or castle in your balance or no so on man and got that. Because I got all the responding. I get back and forth with the no sister me. As someone can in a mention of that will be standing for peace to be a media or minica. If you the opinion about a Wutia, Akuma Algebra, why do the Oba no Akawasam, almost some for so bad any food and near back near young streamer. Moving forward, Valentine. Yeah. I fear for my country, Ghana. Why? I fear for my country because be a upon command. Someone will be criminal. We can so young couple. Why can be why can be Valentine? Me for me, one of the young men I'm a friend of fighting for presidency. I want to obey the panic of your upon command. That's all you're thinking. But no man can articulation is amazing. Valentine, you have a problem with your room hot say. Don't be a make us say quickly, you know. As some see you can mobilize boys for over 200-300, you know. You're living on a time bomb. Very, very dangerous. Ghana, as some sisters here, I'm not making a picture to be a farmer, your friend saying, and properly comments here, Cocasam. Valentine, our support, Ghana, just a security intelligence, you know. And that's what we should do. Valentine, my dad was a soldier. I don't just say me a soldier. It was an army officer. Our mind here, yes, I don't think they put this into practice. Stanley Panom Copo people, no move bodies to ask away every way. And your security threat, and so say a mom about cry. You can't tell me so for your peace meeting and if I grab on TJ Coca. I don't know, it could have led to something else. Yeah. It's your best remedy. A human any criminal into the Tombiano and young boys now, young way, hey. The police in that question will be, I don't say the 500 from nowhere, normal pay. Valentine, question I may be answered. So officers said, "We are demand of pay. My friend, no person we want to come. We are suffering here. The brother, we be doing my honey, my baby." Exactly. The
devil find job for the idle hands.
You're very careful. I'm talking to my anasi and training people's man. They say, "And national government go be pay you my baba. One who be here. Ever had it. When time we do quickly, no me party baby. You me over Kasai and MPP near Kasai about education." Government hire a Bopayona, 1 mile more for this. And your parent, I'll be very annoyed. Now you have ridiculous claim. Valentine again, everything become politics. Tell me I could jump on Kruma, I can't wait. BBR. And Colorado, I'm slow to feel you didn't see that. I see a Prime Minister of State, no back, not TV, so no back. Near young party, near Bissassa, there and them call wrong with you. But to make a bold statement, say government are almost 40% of kids. Now, sometimes Valentine said, me back. And then go school now, go back as a man, and very happy on me. Okay, Yati, what we say, and some now you can you bet me your politics, but you know all kinds of also not your brutally, no call fear one in the pan. I was some say, waiting I can watch that. Now, what do you see? Once a politics now, I can I the pan chatting. Once a COVID inquiry, can the other move.
Yati, Yati, thank you very much. Hello. Only you know about any.
Mammy said, well,
and you, uncle.
Mr. Valentine, it's Yammy Pa, I have done the moon, Yammy, quite the moon, Miss Bambo said, I did your more holding. And no pay, and no patrol, easy. Let us Yammy come, Mamma was Nima. A wife for Suja over. Now, a year now times. What's your chira? No, what's your news media? And a my movie. Any amount of my 2 or more still titty or buy a weakness that chicken ma. Oh, your martin. Let a moon shade, Radimi, my gun. I will fall nano. Maybe by ya. Who put you into question? Send identity education. And when I have friends say, oh, Raddi, Adisia. Adisia, Adisia, over Croma, the Diamico. Mrs. Oklahoma, who can kind of drop can catch you. Once in the name of one thing. Naya may yet say a bit more than no crow. Maybe a woman free education, woman has a moment in your post dear. No one is also one kind of friend. Namin won't be if it's a paper and time with the Robert Sam so by a you. A woman born a man who come a Gia Manuka, and my Manuka, I just only pick up them after education. So, and the other will be there, you could tell you, I will get this guy to Sophia. You never can. We know to some of the year 25 is not the same of the thing that is for any kids of what. And it's also regulation also all kind of bread. No matter what the cooking, some papa, so the young macho can, no credit, also one can. Now we want to get things one by one, practically, because additionally, now that could work on your chance. As the could have a share here, and to say education is very important. And it's also which what or this means this is you. And this is why a cool beer. I have passed beer. Almost the same type of moon of crack. And you will be able to people Ghana for me. I mean, Jack. Let us go to me can't try. Can you suppose to me this before? Shall be a parliament. Nothing says me parliament. Take every before the woman. Every before what G. This is not class. Boy. Between me and me. Now, I can't say, oh, I'm going to meet Kasa. I can use the Kasa. What? I was no one to be let for Pamiamo. No, I eat Koto, Uncle Canada. Who can so by always said the balance to go or ever in 200 for what to write place. You are not who will say, you are the one of Walker. Shaka no way in the program. Mr. Valentine, you think it's so education, your education. Or I have to say,
what's up, you?
Well, good morning.
Morning, Aqua David, ain't you?
Yo, I'm Amuni Juma. I'm saying, the chop about Marcos. Beckham, Kofi Francis, Lee, that's what I can say about Fred, not to form. I make the problem as a bedroom. Nicholas, any Abusafwa, any Saban, a chap about. Sham, wife also, Mamata. Val.
Yeah.
Nanakufado. O say Nanadu acquire number 88. O Danua or 88. Ubutuna 88. Also, a die of weird. And I called that my road saying. Now, also for them, said, another 4 years. Now, obeying the jar of if you have a pedacian, and the drunk I can know.
Okay.
And I although I don't that rest no more, I'm not a buffalo. I'm going to go on the air. Yes, I'm going to be for you. Another the other side, I'm not going to be.
Aqua Ben phone here, and I said, "We can't send breaky. Ben phone here."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, Botanians. Because we go to a background. Over along in Sawa and Ode and busy buying and what you end one thing the two was say, party on one tea. Woman and Colorado open to opposite to say, almost sharp tips. Our camp president. Nipa bi to a dan sika bi to adano dollars ya kan no 3 days asan obi to aka ewie do to dan ma woblo na mo say what is sika kasa obi wo na wa sopa NDC As Emma said, Botarians, no, what is some none of you? Not a foot or two more. One to party be in the party, the mama told me, I like to know any pie. Papa, of one thing. There was a comment with you around a sword at the buy. There's no. I'm not going to be Roma myself. Now, we get this, Ebia, this time the Ebia over down with the I now, or more as you what I read so and
Hello.
Hello, boss. Good morning.
Morning,
Joe. Francis New Cross Gate. Bedasio, Bedasipana. I must say, the most difficult job now is to be a communicator for MPP. Now, any little problem, I exaggerate. Said the Ghana Fukum, and I hochiri, and Uncle could feel it, and somehow, and this for a and I, Mama feel it's disappointing. It's disappointing. Now, I'm feel any good communicator be you should read the room. You should gauge the audience. How was Sebe a man for a before that war Ghana for mu. Namunya a hombrasie koswam pagana for a cho. Namatima bekas and be ato. Ama yadiato yetrim. Rather no, I'm a pekam to me ba. Or say, a Jimmy phone kobo tima elmo. And na Aqua David, a ya Ghana phone kobo tima elmo. Emotia no kovuti. Kastebe, munya ho brasie, na mun learn the lessons are gonna for the achiremo. Said ye na caution and na time na ye fe. Or you can bury your head so and pretend say, oh, mudie de muba ye de ne bi mada. Na Ghana for no na sebe. Or more or my doing ye juma sebe. No bakoto Abama NDC. I mean, I know there's the height of disillusionment. Those are saying, "Say, Brofonumpo is correct." How can you live like that? Somebody mufu said, even at this current stage, mudiamuna mudi bibia ba ye papa. At the economy ejina yesika ejina no Ghana form peana. And yes, I near say nananki epe. Come on. Compare or juxtapose it to Bakuna no or Twato Ghana no mon cano crash so say you man intimate. Compare it. It's Ghana form pe ahotana. Come on, let's grow up now. More say a party. More say people, more gwen people enemas every time. But the damn I don't understand. Kwame and the least, they've shown that they have interest. Obviously, say how much is more pay, you mention no more, yes, sir. Now I'm telling them that 2028, NDC will retain power. Not because I'm happy, but I'm telling you. So much me cost maintain it more now. They have shown much better governance than I don't need a cruise by.
Okay.
Please, let's be more mature and Yemu, you say, people like Uncle Yentina Ghana for 2 Nanya so you come back a yoma Jimmy or Munya Ghana for Namunkuan. Look at even the arrogance no Mutimikase, Siciano. The numbers, pitiful numbers are your parliament, but somehow no Mujenti, Omutimikase. Omukra ye big and mighty because omubo 1 or 2 bidding omutimikasa. Aren't you ashamed? Say any bill NDC be introduced will parliament will pass because MPP the only you can't mount a challenge and defeat the bill.
All right, Francis.
Francis,
when somebody spoke now the person has to use abusive language, you need to also caution the person, said your kind one can hear, but also so no, you are not being fair to their way.
I think so.
Francis T. I respect you. Into Uba and Ubika Bibia Enya, your caution, and Uba, Utun Sani Panofo, no one saw us with two. But I will take one side that you are not being fair, you are trying to be disingenuous, which is not fair. Which is not fair. The man fight a yaw show because we a senior man on this platform. I don't expect this thing from you. I don't expect you. You are matured enough to be doing these things. Hello, young Kowana was we.
Yeah, I do.
Young girl, Kwame and
make sure a team for through air communicators. You know about BIOD and communicators. We appreciate IBIA or your research and our retentive memory. Valentine issue banner one set the later as an ankasa intimate. Now, you know, some for and our radio so who try to tell us how MPP you are. I say, anymore. Young Konkobisa of a king and a Kokubempe. Says a 1 year MPP Nianka will call Ghana. Yamuanko represented a party MPP. And we need FM. It's on record. And it will be a referral say. And no one can say in United than they say, yes, you are not MPP. Now by our casting we are, said Wabobo. Until yesterday, attack the issue, not the messenger. Now, Marcus and Anakano, Ubin time will be, ye Bahashi say, ye Babede, ye Beka Abayu, Yatu Abama Jomamo. That is the issue you guys you know. And you make one a pekam. Mimi issue say, Ubia Yeneno was social contract, especially so, say, was Yako, as Yababi. Now, all this place, a friend say, now, so one person a Beckham was it, and then a hard game. And yes, please, Mobile Moncano credit. And now I wouldn't say, we used to such a friend say, wait, no, or free one and me by. I was suspecting, we send cow by no back on them, say, we are not from now, kind. And the part, but Obino, or the Bona Basso. And the same thing of Francis Oyen and Opay. Now, as for you, the least said about you, the better. The word to even use for you. Over again, you are always attacking communicators, leaving the government. Yato Abama say, "Ononi yedi tumi asenesa." Policies then at Jomama de to akwemu. Again, pan obey. And for somebody to gather all the courage to use, refer to somebody say, "Oh, you're mentally deranged." And who is mentally deranged and who obosom for? Unkasa yemu say, "Answer one name." Were you hallucinating when you use threat? So Obia or born a brow who come woma. Now to me be described which such words are. Sanot here, who was Obano a bepacho. Penny leader home or shed up. Now by no matter where some of the culture, I feel you are transwatchable. And there are more such people like you. And I'm more guardian out. Near a person can be a becca. And I no can say, oh, about 4 years can I will maintain that say Abana Yetueno. And then I am such abysmal performances. I could hear a Jusso MCB I do not my whether she was actually rendering address. She can't even pronounce words. She can't even construct sentence. All because of Ababonia. Yedi kind and Yetoye. You want to nim a juma or munim a juma yet. You the free SHS bar. You buy it to make it social intervention. And never budget I'm with it. You punchy host at them will say, budget not why and a copycat and I'm with the ababeto. Also, some more years, the day air quality such as a move to me. Oh, no, yet the Omina man in pray so. I didn't obey.
All right.
Yeah, but instead of say, move back here and say, I'm more now they share your mama and son. So, and the church education, not education, the policy is saying for education. Mama can say,
Yati,
Failways. And no Kwa, Namuba Munya, not Yeno Muntimin Gadia, and they cast a hotel from Yabuamo. I am here to hear somebody from your end say, oh, yes, so your contribution. Yet, mobile more, I have a power to tame us. We will maintain our stand. Nobody can change us. You know us.
Yeah, that's it. What's up, you?
Good morning, Valentine.
Morning, Fredo, you.
Yo, mitia kwame peka mo wiesi ya. Na mintia ohinekesia na se ye pa sofo kwa David. That for German boga. Abrempon na na kwa me made. Ene enuanoma dofo nyina first ladies. Mame Dickness, Mame Obaya. Nana ene dache hima mitia mo nyina. Valentine.
Yeah.
You can imagine, say, and Francis, and Nini, ne won me no mobile radio. So I'm say MPP communicators, you be quite young communicating young issues. Now you can imagine, say, Nanado Nebu or my or be pamo a soldier for penny for. Or be pamo a ye edumaya for nurses near dear teacher for or be pamo just say one a war judges at the judges a big gumu.
Oh, Fred Linoko. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Mpacho Nanani.
Ain't you, Nana?
Yo, me free looting. Dear, and lady kind, may you me wadi. Obia ni mu say over UK na 2007 2007 to 2015 na me ye adwuma wo mental home ma hu oba ya wo ho ba mi hu obi yire e wo ho mi hu obi yire
and so your confidentiality na working.
As I said, Nemeka.
Yes, settle score.
So, obligate the mental home. Every time no about now more non so depressed. Now your man a draw money, year draw. Next and ne, or baby Gina baby baby case obi or mental home. May case a man who or buy ya or
okay.
Me debesi wa or bano baby to us. May you me who ama wahu mi nipa kura ameye because mi suro na maker. If it says obi to me ba do obi e mental yi ba bonten a yensu ye betimi won loss mu no yensu ye betimi a kire nipa na se nanka me se menka because minimo no ne yire no nso anya depress ama ye ma na duro ma me fancy ho dia me pese me kan se Ghana ya to ababone na yebekwa so atena ababoni mu efri se enipa na wodi o mine so no nya this is the first time I wodi o mine so ani aka se onim nia oye yewra wusu bempa onyankopon yi kire ne se munim na moto abama o mine Ghana yentiment na o mine mu from 1950 something up to now yenti pre crashing Ghana helicopter a year Air Force plane be a Portuama Nippon or play a winnie who be that and no man ACC or Ghana and Kuala sorry a Konya accident to my own we na who said be that then Kuala woman aqua now one more yebe Siano. Let's say you win na ye bana ye ka. That's a they
are okay. During the course of election, he went to throw his support for the president. Why did he have to speak and then? Well, I know you're not, but I'm saying, say. I know the waka or kind of something. Sometimes you need to before so where you radio you can say something now. Oh no, you may be our and we have defamations. Bibia David tie. Nye bufu ne de kasa. Tie. Abi who for looting, but who for looting? Anybody can come from looting. Enye bufu so. Oba wo kan wonsem kama. Nti nye bibia na say wo kan me en question. Wo ka bibi ne ehun asem bisa wa. Ese me bisa. Nti wo de enye bufu so issues or don't get personal. Oba ya issues no. We will settle the issues. And make sure say Dabi okay, all right. That's papa. What's up, you uncle?
Van.
Yeah.
Kofi Francis.
You.
Van, Enra, comment that guy in here, you know. You have to ban him from the radio, right? He thinks he can come from Sweden, Finland, and start talking to people anyhow. How do you are not a medical expert. When you're psychiatric, what you be a mental problem. What a chick. You've not diagnosed her with any symptoms of that sort. Now we count. What does it mean? Because we giving him that leverage of Finland over cast away radio so. Only say radio no buy. Come on, he should give us a break. Van, you know what? Pakraka is a lawless country, right? Yeah, will be from September. We're barely there to so. Look, Ghana, Ghana. The way the NDC are handling Ghana, no, we are on the wrong path. Because no matter what, no more kind, yet school now. School are deteriorating, pathetic. So I'm trying to be fairly, sir. Instead of the government to get that issue sorted, or electricity bill, at the end. So where are we going from this? At the crony away, we should be harmful and say that enough is enough. That's what I have to say.
All right, yeah, that's it. Francis Sudian, hello.
Hello, Mr. Va. Pacho, good morning.
Yeah, Kwame, Green
Pacho, Kwame, and this great. Mr. Va,
more contribution, more fun.
Me donate here, Kwame, and the Befaso, because I'm
saying. Oh, now tell me the account not to Jack.
Okay.
The account need to Jack.
The Pacho say.
The account need to you. Don't find account anymore.
Yo, why? Because me the Biamica say when it comes to MPP for more friend or buy out more say the contributions no see pushing up. I'm so much appreciated, but it sounds to say as this, we are no more into this radio, your support and into a bit to me about say Crawford be free say be more priority to get more time to express the home back this is the first time I may contribute to the channel. No problem. I am Metro. I come as no Yera Mahama. The two about where you can so be reset Ghana. The reset now, Ghanaians are so much happy. Me, I never can say, if you buy this Sunday, was my third week, right? And I can tell you that the will Musikasawa, they cannot speak this words in Ghana or any radio in Kumasi. For people say, "Ebi Amanfa regretted to bring Yera Mahama back because Papa Kasai before the second person before this man, the first one before the last two, the one people before this man. But they will see Kasa. I said the Ghana they are in pain. I saw my regret. I said I buy a twin. You know something? It's not like the. Me too, Va.
Monsieur Onona Green, so that's his mind.
Yeah, but they are doing Va. In politics and this global world, you have to speak the truth to win the people's heart. But man can't be because of your position, Va. I'm telling you, so we're going to go to Ghana now, Va. Because of the appreciations of the dollar, I need to say that, Va. You can see the changes in Ghana, Va. The changes in Ghana was about Ghana for Atwa, or more free, people are released in Kumasi, even your best friend, or more bar, or more correct. Because at the moment, the Ghanaians are no more happy to bring the MPP for the next 2 or 3 elections in front of us. They're not going to see power. So they should appreciate what is going on now. People should go and feel it. They should not sit here because they know the politics.
You can't gag somebody not to speak against you because you did same when you're in opposition. So why are you worried? You find it very intriguing, so be criticizing your government, because when you're in position, Kwame, you and I have been confronting in this platform. We have a lot of confrontations. You criticize unreservedly all the time, and buying. So why somebody's criticizing, take it in good faith and then tell them what you can do.
That time of our radio, so I came on this radio since 2020, and now before 2020, now we all involved in this radio because you know why? Now the 4 years, the first second year. Now I'm in love with the man in terms of how and then you must you call. Until then you might get it worse, and we all came in. What I say, because that the air convert, everyone has to wake up.
All right,
but we have stood up and
all right. So we'll see your government what they can do.
So far people should just no Ghanaians are regretted for this.
All right, we hear you.
It's a good governance they never see. Thank you.
All right, it is Kwame number no fashion trim.
Me pacho your mathematics why?
Number no account number no, and as account holder and Hot Digital Online Limited. And account number no 763 64 379 763 64 379 and a short code no and so 090128 090128 090128. It's Kwame no mess media tuja and the bombarding actual Fred into quickly with time no na
yo Valentine scenario na me ma oni
quickly
me the pass o refer abrante kwayi na ye no na what radio yi so me the say we host you won't sign with him over the years and another ebebu o from 2017 sa sukon me yo be ka say ya tendi
o de boni din ye sukon man ye men target why Kwame Greenwich
yo oh no, any Onua Francis.
Mamu nyama personal. Mamu nyama personal.
Any ni nom. And then almost say a man kasa if you say.
Almost bet you kasa say man kasa. That's all kasa.
Na politics. I'm branching begina so. Then some okay one thing. Na ebinomo ni crowd you to me ba or see ye ni moral rights.
Right. Na mo de bibia
na Onua Francis you see ye ni moral rights.
Right. You ko na wo kan say bi ye move on na ye ko.
Me nua Kofi Francis and ne nsem bi obeka ye no me ne ye adwene. Na radio yi so mo bia embetu oba ya afo oba ya oye ne oye sebe oba panyin onim de yemano ya onim de obeka nti obi anka na no tumo na oba ya embeka na sem ayi ya kan say minnim say abosom to me judge nipa aye ayi won ayi ya kan say etu mi kire say won no a won abobadam say nipa no say nakom and sorry and renti obekika sansem no a me de menua ba say akom no obetutu afi ho a ontutu fi ho mane enzi heya you know national radio is so over the years sa ensem no obekika ensem fin sa no menti bi da ebeya sa branche no emse Finland ho na ni nje ho a obimbie radio no bi ma no nkasa so onka kire ni wura owura John non ko biebi e wo Finland e ma no ntena so na ene enunti na magie adagie e na maba
2 minutes here for
ombu no hu yie pa ne nsem kika obehwe a emrewa enkokra obia frɛ abonidin wo radio so sane na numu kasa ya oka o radio iso a ya entwaso munti na sebe yesi wudi anyase wudi de ene yebu wudi ohuntrana na wudi oho amena sebe emaudi echi din bone saa ne yebo wo radio iso na nra ade a obeye ye no no hu na beye de sefata.
Fred, papa. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello,
Val. Good morning.
Morning. But one here.
Nana called me from Kentucky, and the new number,
okay. Ain't you?
You are the best chow name, which allows them more.
Oh, yeah, pa.
You make sure Mr. Sabaya, you are manning that's him, man, Nana, and Mammy Dickness. Joe, Uncle Joe, and Brimpon, in your friend, I will be quite become in your pump become, shall be. And now, we may see, over the forecast, and see, some can be on the curtains there. Over the floor is not a politician. Over the floor only acts when he gets angry. He only comes on air to talk when he hears something that he's not happy with. And at the end, anything that has suit him, he will come and comment about it. Obosunfo is not and has never been a politician. That is why the first time he came on radio, he used the word political illiteracy. He tells you where he's coming from. And then support to A, support to B, support to C, and then don't take him serious. Me, I don't take him serious anymore. So actually, this time I don't want on Kazam and comment on the more account because he just used our program as his entertainment. I don't think we can be beaten and more for no. But if he comes on this radio as a politician on Kasasa, because politics, why they careful. Sometimes I go no so for my program. The mommy be friend. Or see, I think I'm more can wait. Because as an auntie, politics now no. The way I would do comedy, no area. Yes. Either you tell or see or radio no Kazasa, the parts with the far radio no akuduno. The one yakuma, Mr. Don't join us.
Okay.
Because I join the special heart I hear. Oh, they are making meaning in your family. They work as already. And I say, you know, because we are a prayer who they are supposed to be. Which means we should be reading.
Men I am when Modia go from you matter. None of me secret to know. You matter.
Oh, I you who send me play politics.
Okay.
Because in the end, when you come here, start the program with any new a kufuaba. A coup for only now be political appointment. Yeah, because our interest is not there. Our interest is about the well-being of our country.
That's right.
And you know, so we come in 1 minute, but no president. No, say about me, or say the Kennedy Kojini president. Yeah, now for me, who come here and the Simi Trash, I know whom you know it's not going to be nice.
And why?
It's Mr. Mo, Yan Fakuma, and your politics. No, but some for. As someone can, what can be accepted? Come and apologize to our sister.
Okay, I was for now. Was my main tier do a person?
Everyone should get connected. Everyone should get connected.
Okay, I'm connected.
Yeah, I know.
I'm connected. Bye. Also for Enra, you put something across. People are very angry at you. Why did you choose to do that? Because I asked you to withdraw. You didn't do that, so I have to take you off. Also for, I've asked you several times, say we should not personalize issues because you want to be a politician. You're a politician. You know the circumstances surrounding this kind of occupational hazard. Why do you have to go to that length to abuse Obaya? Also for, let's hear you.
Yo, Valentine, me that's it. I'm share with you for the one so. But I don't know what you refer to as an abuse. And what I said yesterday, was coming from the submissions be announced a commenter regarding my reputation. And I have dealt with the root cause because you know your dream be if you know baby and if you are dream. Enti say nipa amemfa mani enhia wonder eye kweku bimpa ni ofake nhia wonder ni omo nkuhia omo tie mi omo mfrɛ no medi adanse se me makoga na kwa hia won ama omo de mi akɔ radio station so ana bibi say inside da enti se madwin da volunteer yemfa ne se wuti hoi na ma ba be kan se na na wo be kan se wo kɔ Ghana sebio ekɔ defile abofra bi. Valentine, would you sit and hear me say such a thing? Or mrekwa unye bibisa. Na enye say emma undrin se bia mabodam. For me to say something that has never occurred. Entina Maker say this thing that she has said, and I gave you 2 scenarios. Or say one, who beside me say me free sremu, Emma me to mo say I. It has never happened. Valentine, you know it. And this even
if
involves
somebody asks you, say, or no person want to know your identity, no beside where. Why do you have to be angry with this one? Now also be you sue that word. Because the word you use, you need to retract and apologize to a buyer because she's your sister. You cannot say that one to your sister.
There is a causing factor.
No, I know. For now, you don't need explanation. All you did was something that was an abusive and insultive. I'm asking you, what can somehow can withdraw so that we move on because we don't want any inflammation and heated debate on the issue.
I have not.
No, I understand your point, but you are a man, you are a politician. So why are you driving
when we talk about say, ebia near way in church so na onu na twa semato me so ade a me no fe mai
wa ka bibi den ya o
ba ya so be
just do the need obosufo listen, let's do the needful so that we'll move on quickly because this one we don't have much time to waste.
Valentine
yenko enim we don't have much
time. Was some for the say we
enye bibia na we so drag matters
enti mesre etiefo ene Obaya say Nemekaye no mano ena apa iti bankani na ye tu momonefo no ye tu omomonefo na say okrafo no na ye tu momonefo ye Valentine have championed about political literacy here say let's do politic based issues here. It's politics. It's not personal.
Okay.
Maybe yes submission na ni nya adwene a chesa sema oboso hoka mi ni nya adwene say no krene wo na wa babeka ba mini panankasa na wo de me to ba maso na wo so pame no eno no menye untua eto ma mi o. I'm just an ordinary citizen like you who is interested in nation progress, national development. I'm not being paid. Obi entua meka, John Mahama entua meka, Ekufado. Even me just limit it to issue-based politics.
All right.
You say yeko yenimo no me beka asem na ne menya adwena kasa asem a meka no enye no kre na odi no kre na ba beto na etiefo etie ena obosomfo se obo media kasa ma meka ye no na fe wa so de wa adwea ba
also you've been you have an extensive political dispensation, so there are not all the issues now also so be habo now we be ma titi no nua ba ka se na ya so we how kan nya me de nti misra ya mamu ya now na ye na yekoyenim because obi hu a tend me ntwem enka se obosofo nti we de ya na was
sometimes nya ye pese ye be kam bi sa nti misra no mfa nche na etie for so a meka se ma meka ye no omomfa enche me na yenkoye
papa ya da se
nti
Nini, let's hear you.
Hello, Van.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear. Valentine, when you push somebody on the wall for a very long time, that is the outcome of what happened yesterday.
You don't support these things.
No, I'm coming. Valentine, give me the chance
to speak. You are a matured man.
Valentine, listen, Obaya is a problem on this platform.
Why?
Ask me why.
Why?
I've been listening to Obaya, not today, not yesterday, for a very long time. Obaya don't communicate. She comes to quarrel. Every time quarrel with everybody on this platform.
No, maybe the way she does these things. Maybe she's not temperamental.
Let me talk, please.
I'm
the privilege that is given to Obaya, it doesn't get that. She doesn't get
that. No, but to extend that the person is deranged.
My God.
No, listen. If you use a deranged word against somebody, since you have not scrutinized the person to know her mental status, that one it is quite disingenuous and defamatory. So you can't do that, Ni. You can say something, but you cannot say that one. Because if I tell you, Ni, you are mad, will you be happy? She has not insulted somebody that the person is mad, Ni. So let's call a spade a spade. What Abosufo did, he went too far. He can say something against Obaya, which it would be okay. You can because be a banter. If you need somebody come and say something, Ni is for instance, Ni is not correct, he's mad. Do you think I will accept the person to allow the person to go on?
It depends on the way I've approached that person. It depends on the way people have approached that person. And if that person said that to me, fine, because I didn't.
No, but you are not mad, so I won't use that word. So we shouldn't classify these things.
You see, we try to derive from the fact, but I'm telling you that Obaya find it difficult on other platforms because the privilege that you've been giving to a buyer, she don't get that in other platforms. Look, with Royal and with Nana Sapon, even Aqua David did the same thing to Nana Sapon. Why? Because of the privilege that they get here. Fine, because it's different. Different these people. You see, so this is the only thing I want
so
to
you
say.
don't empathize. You don't empathize. The word the person used is not appropriate. That's one thing to tell you.
I accept it. It's not appropriate. But what made him to use it? Well, he was stressed and nervous for things that he hasn't done, and they said he has done it.
Okay, all right. Because of time, so you let do it quickly. 1 minute, then we move.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. Efoli yenti oni anko dikini so.
Yeah, good morning, Valentine.
Morning, yenti.
Yo, mami chia Madam Ella. And Minia Bao Baya, Dr. Baya Papebi. Mami Dickness. No fascina or Ghana, OTA, or Bebasso. Then also for the Vidana, Minia Basay, and MPP communicators, Papebi, one other Kenya, Germany again in our religious. Wow, and you may do all no man, so we need the hope. Now, we can't ever reduce what. Yes, you may need the hope. I have a reply. So, what's it? One of us never use you. And I what I said. Think I wouldn't NPP Nimba Park. And can offer any book. And uncle need FM and could defend the MPP. One our kind. So, the young radios who not whether they are there or they are not there. Probably see what radios the one can or radio is one. One of a kind.
Okay.
One of a kind radio whistle. So, who are whether they are there or they are not there now. Public radio is not public DC. What can I say? I'm not going to film. And I am not over Casta. If you are over to say, to wash you, so when we reviews, because it's about kind of.
Mamma Pesa, or the young queen, what can we clarify what about Pacho? What's next? Because
not
but what your trim, you know, would you? You take it easy. Then I will kind of pay you quickly.
Valentine radios, you send them Francis Ekan. Wow, radios now this I'm very bad. It was a time where we were coming in and out from one. You're suspending him. You have to bring that law and suspend this guy. You have to bring that law. One out about radio whistle. Emma, I like the people who and the follow victim of this. And why can't you bring him back? Because these people, they are in power, but they don't know what to do. So they're trying to do everything to insult people, to obstruct us, to make us feel like we're not supposed to come to the radio again. But
okay.
You know what Simbio, or Ghana check a crack. Now, what body this time was it? Me, I remember them. No matter to begin. This is my sister Baya. Okay. And this is time, one more time. You try to bribe her. Say, Mama Nenka, what am I aware? When Fimu cry, Yamma Babesia, or your buyer who could you woman organizer. Or do you consider? And you mean to make you saw by a Yaman all things to meet you. No, say nobody, woman organizer any day. Just no woman organizer. Hey, Merosa would be very nice, the lady.
Okay.
And the lady did as that way ever seen her. And next, I come out by Eka. I obey you. That's why I take it all. And I can afford students in Kola about 220,000. Almost to me, Kobe, be a start. And you know, we go street so. No, one year prostitution, I'm Robbie, and I said 220,000. The same thing, 2014. Any per cultural exams. No, we only 220,000. And 199,000 in the fairly. Yet be a mobile power. Say no more yes. Now, and Rame come out and okay, then it can be said. Another school of thought is saying that they want to fail them so that they are stress-free tertiary education. You know, a lot of people may not enter. So, you know,
all right,
Valentine. The boy, I know what problem. Your man scholarship straight to Ghanaian University. And he was the best economic student in Brunei. Your man was scholarship. Where the masters at Harvard. Your friend Tyron or Borasty. The whole world, exams at US. And if these things were not the true reflection of the PSHS, what again? I will enjoy Kabonu.
Food for thought. That's a papa. They can see until the uncle. Me, you, what's where? Into. You, yeah. Casa.
All of them, Nana, it's all of them. Mama said that. And I'm going to take it. And all the first lady, Dr. Baya, Nana, that's him. And him, and this can be, my mamma say, what?
Yeah.
Now, Kaka, but for them, I can't get the unity Allah. What did you say? It shows a type of man is in his house. Because I do a yearly or your young money, yes, or your politics, too. That's a one thing. On yonder, Robert said, Dr. Oba. But why you see now, Obi there, Obi there, is a programmer, Obi back to the time. Obi there, travel for care. Leader, what the Diala? Why are they attacking the former yard? There is something in here now. They cannot stand. Because they you can't stand a woman. Because this program is on your politics. It's why are they attacking her every day? Why are their self-esteem? It's very low. Women's self-esteem is very low. They don't understand the word politics.
Okay.
It's in the Jabia Waba attack the doctor. But my mother attacked the doctor by the mama and yell. On look how strong, how wide, the knowledge he has.
Okay.
They cannot stand here. It's mama and yell. Mama on Yanni Yokra. Why may the Mupa not said on your powerful? That's all that is a very powerful woman. They cannot stand here. And you go simple. What is this? Fugitive, what is this? Leader, what is this? Travel for them, what is this?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I will tell. Yeah, my sort to out. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
if you don't respect yourself, we will never respect you. Thank you.
What's up, you?
Good morning, Va.
Well, you are no pay.
Yo, Madam Amidicres, we see us. The market can remember. Mahoney and my power. Inti munyina mo kasa mami. Marcus kra ne di kan, bro. Me da wasi bebre. Kwame nana kwame wo
bia me nya be meli na na looting me nkan yi obi nya obi ma kire me se adwuma me ye no eye mo fe dodo enti no me damasi bebre eva ye tokosuma ofesi kesede me pa cha ote me nka ye tokosuma ofesi kesede why ama me £100 se me mfa mo adwumadie no ena ye nua be ma obrempon so ama me £50 se me mfa mo adwumadie no enti ye da wo mo ase na se de ma me dikness kan ye no wo be ye boapaye no abedi matam wo ba no abeka sorry wo be ye boapaye no abedi matam wo ba no abeka sorry sa papa ye oye ayi enka na wo ma ba what is nra so called bosomfo no abedi matam no eno na wo be pa bi aka atoso eni nti no ba enti me so me ba no maka so bosomfo wo ye kwase yampanyini wo fiafuo nyina abodam wo fiafuo nyina agu ankafo wo fiafuo nyina agu pantan a wo mo di ayarehwe wi a na ade ete an ma be pacho me ba no maka so bosomfo wa no so nsuo wo ye koliko wo ye simifo wi a ade ete an ma be pacho abi bu sa me yes ade ete an ma be pacho wa
enyen we de ono no agya tum se wanye ne ye nti wo de me pacho why
awo na wo ni so called graduate wo nya asama abeka aye na me respect o pa wo nya asama abeka aye ni me ye trouble mouth because adwuma me ye engineers to sama me declare for ba besia managers to say kwa me pekam lean na sefo train drivers bus drivers any atitrufuo na kwa me mure ankedwo mu nyina ye engineers asofu nyina me da wo ma no enti me ye trouble mouth musumo de bisa enti me ye trouble mouth wo red race so say muni wo ba say de kwa me grenade be kan ye no wo begina wo pussy red race ama titiri ni ani timfo enti me ye support muni bisa enti me ye problem mouth me ye problem wo red race so because of mouth because of margin na asem kuto say eyi beka say kwa me pekam ba wo obeka say enipa bi agimi no moto aba kwa me pekam beka say nipa agimi wo se wo ma nwene abato
wo de nyabotre me pese wo beka say bi
why e dun katia mom ne ka say ye de nkwasiafo na ditumi ye se dun katia
oba nyabotre wo de me pese wo beka say bi because aman fa
kwa dun katia ne ka wo se de nkwasiafo na ditumi
oba ne rest why me pacho
wo de ma me nka sense me pacho yes na ka me kasa bo ase
obi ba ha na ese me sia
yo dia me ka ne say sanne kwa me kwa me grenade esi obi ani age a sa ukwaye nsohwe na nipa 600,000 emu 400,000 afeli we ni anije no ya anya bibi papa bia amamu ma nka ho asem free education wo kan ho asem papa agenda 111 wo kan ho asem papa health insurance wo kan ho asem papa na ayi what they say STEM schools wo kan ho asem papa TVET wo kan ho asem papa akwan wo kan ho asem papa train kwa wo kan ho asem papa na mumu po ya mamu kwa ma radio so
yan fa last caller hello mama ta dey jan ga ban 2 minutes bi yan pon ai asem no mo ed unua uba na nda abosofo be ka asem a odi asem aba nti aba na ka ye nti una
ani do ka asem no mi ye misem mi yimi de na obaye butu ni wa be mi na mi ye mbia nche feel no metume kan papa na fantino I can speak it very well ama ka masami bia ma pen wo ma sorum na men kan wa ha aneda obaya abo mi age na mum eye mistake anu no ka fa asem ne ben mi age nye 82 mi age no oye 83 nti ma kola to wa ha na me bisa one question no principal enyim da how digital or nyame how digital is God and he's serving all of us so when hunema abedin there on your God But oh yeah, there a bin more fire and some food back and there.
I said no by pedo bit you drag be brain nti awo echna e mo time and the time nti nipa na me be interview
mam just by 2 seconds bi oba ya ko certain radio no okasa want to we ni film minzini na ban mo yeah no twi bi na kuma ma so me obi ne mame Aja wusu onto me baby only reason want to remember. Na mamba can there. How digital is a god of instrument.
Thank you.
What want to wa? Better ho. Are you God? And tell me miss someone that me.